will introduce Tammy Jacobowitz, our phenomenal teacher tonight, who is going to bring us through the candle lighting, share a little bit with us. And with that, Tammy, I will turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Carrie. It's amazing to be here. I feel that I've been with SVIVAH in kind of crisis moments and joyful moments, and sometimes the merging of the two. Tonight feels like a merger moment. And I thank Ariella and all the other wonderful people behind SVIVAH for creating this space and redefining what we mean by space and being together, and always prioritizing community over people being alone. And Chanukah is all about the little lights that each of us, these modest, small lights compared to the loud lights around us. And yet these small lights are so powerful when they merge with other small lights. And that's what tonight really means to me. Before we light the candles, and I've been waiting since, last night to light these candles. I'm actually excited. I wanted to share with you a story that I shared on social media, and Ariella actually read it and said, please share this tonight. And it almost feels like an old story because it's a few weeks ago and things are changing so rapidly. But I need this story tonight. I need to share it with you because as we create these small lights, we're drawing from every place that we have, every strength that we have in ourselves and in our memories and in our souls. And if I could share a little bit of the strength that I received on November 14th, I will feel that I've done my part in paying it forward. So there I was at the rally in DC, along with so many of you. And I was standing near my husband and some friends, and I was listening to the speeches and getting warmer as the sun was beating down on me. And I started to feel the presence of this woman near me. Didn't speak to her, I just kind of felt her presence. And we were shifting and we were swaying and we were listening. And along the way, I noticed that when speakers spoke, she responded not like I did by clapping or shouting. She responded by resonating gospel style. And she was saying things like, oh, you know it. Yeah, that's what we need. Say it again. Say it again. And I was listening and drawing from her, and I started doing it. Hopefully it was respectful, but it was so empowering. And I thought, yeah, why don't I just listen? I need to let those words move through me and out and share them. So I was imitating her. And then at a certain point, I don't remember who was speaking, but I started crying and I couldn't stop crying. And the woman to my right passed me some tissues, which felt so loving at that moment. And this woman to my left, at a certain point, she reached out her arm and she held my hand tight. Not the way we often do, kind of softly and then take away. She held on for a good 5 minutes. I haven't felt that kind of love in a long time. And I didn't even look up. I just felt her energy pulsing through me. A little bit later, it happened again, more crying, more holding. And at a certain point, I hugged her and I said to her, this beautiful Black woman with a hat that said Jerusalem on the cap, I said, who are you? Where did you come from? Not even knowing what I was asking with that question. There were so many things I wanted to know. And she answered me simply and said, girl, I came from Michigan today and I'm flying back there tonight. I said, you came from Michigan to this today? And she said, yes, I did. Listen to me. I wasn't here for the Holocaust, but I'm here now. So the tears flowed again, as you can imagine. And we took pictures before the rally was over. And I said to her, I'm going to look at this picture. Whenever I'm feeling scared or sad or alone, I'm going to look at this picture and I'm going to remember how you made me feel today. And that's my story. And I didn't know who she was. I couldn't even tell if she was Jewish or not. It didn't matter. It was this love that we experienced together. On the bus, on the way back, I took a look at that picture and I noticed that on her shirt, it said, because I'm a Christian, I stand with Israel. So there it was. My Christian friend somewhere in Michigan lit a flame inside of me, gave me a warm hug that I know we all need right now. And we need to know that we have friends in this darkness, and we need to keep cultivating those friendships, and we need to hold them and honor them. third night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh. Hanerot halalu anachnu madlikim al hanisim v'al haniflot v'al hateshuot v'al hamilchamot she'asita lavoteinu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh al yedei kohanecha hakedoshim b'chol shmonat yemei Chanukah hanerot halalu kodeshem v'yein lanu reshut lishtamesh b'hem ela li'otam bilvad gadol Nisecha v'yaniflotecha v'yeshuatecha ma'otsur yeshuati lecha noel leshabeach tikon beit tefilati v'sham toda nisabeach Li'etachim atbeach mitzor amnabeach hazekmor v'shir mizmor Chanukah tamizbeach hazekmor v'shir mizmor Chanukah tamizbeach. Happy Chanukah, everyone.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much. That was such a beautiful story and beautiful candlelighting, and I'm just so struck how it feels. I'll just like add in my own 2 cents here, right? Like so much of Jewish ritual that we lead ourselves through happens in our homes, and we don't often get to see what it's like in other people's homes. And some of these rituals and traditions have a lot of variation to them. Like I think about when I go to the Pesach Seder at someone else's house, it's like it can, there's stuff that's the same, but there's so much that's different. And there's something very comforting right now, I think, to the candles and the brachot that we say over the candles. It's like kind of the same no matter where we go, I think, right? There's like, it's standard. And sometimes that can get rote and kind of boring, but I don't know, for me right now, it's like very comforting to be like, oh yeah, this is how we all do it. It's how we all have done it. So Tammy, I'm just so grateful for your sharing this with us this evening, and for everyone who joined tonight. I want to remind everyone that we will be here again tomorrow night. Come on back, bring a friend again tonight. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. Happy Hanukkah.